Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, babies, rising, and Venus. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for being a time traveler. This is your new moon in Sagittarius reading. Keep in mind, it is a collective general reading, not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, don't get upset. Just means that one message is meant for someone else watching. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't. Be sure to check out your other placements. And if you're not sure what your other placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Take a look at that site and then just come back here and watch the video of your choosing. With all of that said, let's begin. Okay. Oracle card for Scorpio. Many masks. The authentic self. Card number 38. Moonology card. New moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. And your other Moonology card, Moonbeams, Focus. Okay. Tell me more about this here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What do they need to know about many masks, the authentic self, card number 38, New Moon in Aquarius, Open up to change, and Moonbeams, Focus. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Tell me more about this new moon in Sagittarius message. One more shuffle. Thank you. You have the Lovers, Two of Swords, Two of Cups, Judgment, Justice, and the Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, Seven of Swords, King of Swords. That leaves a Knight of Pentacles, Magician, Eight of Wands here, Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Obviously a connection-based reading, kind of hard to dispute that when we have the Two of Cups and the Lovers there. But who that person is, I don't know yet. Could be a friend, a family member, or a lover. Nine of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune here on the split. All right, let's begin to clarify. Can we clarify this more, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements? We are clarifying the Lovers, which is the ultimate choice card in tarot, whether it is in respect to love or anything else. You seem to be a little closed off here, maybe to change. That may be changing. Okay, one more shuffle here. Thank you. The Lovers, clarified by the Knight of Cups, Six of Cups, and Strength. Tell me why Judgment is here. Tell me why Judgment is here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Judgment, clarified by Justice. Have that twice here now. The Fool and Judgment. Oh, got some heavy hitters here. All right, why is the Two of Swords here? Astrologically, that's the moon in Libra. Just not sure what is the fair and balanced decision to make here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Two of Swords, clarified by Nine of Cups. Two cards came out here. Seven of Cups and Knight of Swords. Why is the Justice card here? Why is the Justice card here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Justice, clarified. Wheel of Fortune shows itself again. Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Wands, Two of Wands. You have a lot of repeating cards here. Two of Cups, clarified by Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Star. And why is the Two of Wands here? Why is the Two of Wands here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Wands is clarified by Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles, which is at the bottom here of this deck. That leaves the King of Pentacles, the Tower, Six of Wands, Nine of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. This is definitely a connection-based reading. I'm going to lean towards love, but if you want to take this as a friend or a family member or your boss or someone you work with, I'm going to get comfortable here. We're going to be here for a little bit. Make yourself a cup of coffee, tea, maybe grab a glass of wine, depending on where you are in the world, what time of day it is. It's fairly early for me here, so I'm going to stick to my coffee. You have a connection here in your life. Again, who that person is, different for each of you. You don't trust this person. You care about this person. There's respect. There's admiration. There's love. There's the hope that I'm doing the right thing by continuing to engage with this entity, but there's very little trust here. And I don't know if that's a trust wound within you. It's possible. We'll see as we go through. I'm obviously going to clarify more. Or if it's because this person did something. But we have the Lovers. This is a connection in your life. You chose at some point to enter, engage, and continue this connection. Clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Strength card. Whoever this individual is, again, friend, family member, lover, boss, they came in with an offer in that Knight of Cup energy. Your soul recognized theirs, whether you knew them from the past or there was just something familiar about them, because maybe you felt like they were a past life soulmate. Ever get that kind of deja vu feeling when you meet someone? So for whatever reason, you felt some kind of bond to them, and you decided to accept that cup. It wasn't easy for you to accept that cup with that individual. You were a little reserved, but at the same time, a bit bold and courageous, and said, okay, I'm going to accept this offer from this individual who at some level my soul recognizes as someone or something that is familiar to me. We'll leave it at that. Judgment, you went within twice. You went within twice. You made the judgment call. 3 major arcana cards here clarifying this. You made the judgment call that even though I don't really know everything about this individual, this job, this friend, this family member, sometimes I feel like they keep secrets from me, this lover, I'm going to assume, or I'm going to believe that they're being authentic. This is how you enter this connection. I don't know if this person wears many masks, but I'm going to be authentic to me. And authentic to me means I'm going to accept that offer or opportunity from this individual. And you double down on it. Even if you had some reservations there with the Strength card, it was, I'm making the judgment call. I'm going to enter this agreement, this contract, soul contract, work contract, whatever this is for you. You agree to have a beginning or a new beginning with this entity. Then we move to open up to change. 2 of Swords. Something happened here in this connection. Post entering it, a mask fell off. Mask on your part, mask on their part, something else fell away and you were stuck. The job, the friend, the connection, the lover, that at some point in time, this was, it made my wishes fulfilled. I chose and chose again, right? I chose to accept this person into my life or this offer opportunity, and then I chose to continue to invest and move forward with it. It brought comfort, it brought happiness, it brought satisfaction. Some way, somehow, something happened, some change occurred, and we went from 9 of Cups to 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is, and I don't know what you found out here or what came to the surface in this Knight of Swords, some kind of communication, information exchange, possibly even an argument. Sometimes the Knight of Swords could be aggressive. And we're going to clarify these more. I just want to give you the base of the reading right now. But we went from, I thought that this would make me happy, whatever person, place, or thing this is, to, am I deluding myself? Is there something here? 2 of Swords, I'm blindfolded, I can't see. This doesn't feel right to me, or doesn't feel as right as it used to feel. I went from wishful thinking to now wondering if I'm being delusional or if I'm even being gaslit. So again, I don't know what information, communication transpired, but we went from this very well could be, part of happily ever after, career and finance, love and romance, whatever, to now I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure because justice, that one thing that I decided to move forward with, right? I felt contractually, I don't want to say contractually obligated. You entered this commitment, this contract, work contract, lease contract, business contract, soul contract, right? We choose what soulmates we want to engage with. But you enter this, you thought it was fair, you thought it was balanced, you thought it was the right thing to do. And then, as luck would have it, Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Swords appeared. And that Ace of Swords, that same sword here that the Knight is holding. So information, communication, an omission, admission, I don't know, something here occurred. It was, in your eyes, in your estimation, in your opinion, this is not a cross-watcher reading. I say that in a lot of my readings. Something suspect, something a little sus appeared here. Deception, you felt someone was trying to get one over on you. or they were trying to get away with something, and you received this information, communication moment of clarity, whether it came from you internally, your higher self, like a download, a thought process you had. You maybe heard about it from a secondary or third entity who told you what this person was up to or these people were up to, or you caught them in the act. That could be it. You caught this person in a lie, or like maybe they admitted it. Maybe there was in full like admission or omission here. That's possible. Now we move into focus. Now you're trying to focus now with this newfound wisdom or clarity in respect to that soulmate, soul bond connection that you have. Now it's discover, Knight of Wands, and the Star. I feel like you're presently in this feeling of, I need to find out a little bit more. I need to discover a little bit more. Do I want to continue moving in this direction? Do I want to heal the connection? Do I want to stay at this job? Do I want to heal this connection with this family member or this friend? Do I want to move forward with this love partner? Or is this something that I want to heal from and put behind me and find another job or another friend or living situation or lover or whatever? So you're a bit at a crossroads here again. Is there hope that I can make this work and heal whatever transpired here and move forward? Or am I going to heal and move forward singularly? And before I can make that decision, the feeling here is I need to focus on this connection and what really transpired here. And then you have the Two of Wands. There's that crossroads. Am I going to continue moving in this direction, or am I going to move in another direction? Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and a Knight of Pentacles. This is, I'm still giving to this entity, right? This is work. I'm still showing up because I'm not quite sure yet if I want to find another job and leave it. I'm still engaging with this friend or this family member or this lover. I'm just not quite sure yet if I'm going to keep it long-term in my life, this person. You may decide to move away from them. I don't know where you're at right now. We're going to clarify more. But this is, I'm going to give to it, but maybe not the way I gave to it in the past. When some days I give 2 pentacles, some days I give 3, right? A little time, some days a little more time, or a little love, or a little bit more love. But I'm not going to deplete myself. And I'm not depleting myself because, one, it's unhealthy to deplete myself on one thing. But there's another feeling of, I really don't know where this is going. So I have to take it very, very slow until I can fully focus on this and process what truth here came to light. So in the underlining energy, you have the Page of Wands, 7 of Swords, and the King of Swords. I don't know if this King of Swords is this person. We're going to clarify. They don't have to be an air sign. This is just representing, I feel, the entity that you had this 7 of Swords moment with, because the 7 of Swords is showing up again. And the Page of Wands, again, is that card of discovery that you had here in this other deck. Like, I got to discover if I'm going to move forward or not with this person. And this seems to be, I'm waiting to see if they're going to do this again. And I don't know what that's all about, because the Knight of Pentacles is here again. I'm going to take it really slow. This is like I'm observing. I'm no longer paying attention to words that were said. Oh, but instead I'm going to observe what this person does. So let's say it's work related. Just an example. I'm offered this job. I'm not sure if I want to take it. I decide to take it. I take it. I'm a few months in. I make another decision. I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to look for another job. I've been here a few months. I like it. Then something transpires, maybe at the 3-month mark. Again, only an example. 3-month mark, you were supposed to get a raise. That seems to be pretty customary in most jobs. You get a probationary window, and then you get a review, and sometimes they give you a little bit of an incentive to stay, or your benefits kick in, something like that. You get to the 3-month mark, and you don't receive the raise. And now it's this realization of, did this person lie to me, betray me? When I went on that interview, and they told me that this is what I would get from this job, this was understood. That's why I accepted it. And this was reinforced at some point, because as I started to work there, I decided, okay, I'm going to stay here because everything looks good, copacetic, right? No red flags here. But now there's a red flag because the 3-month probationary period is up. There's no raise. Or I'm told the benefit package is there, but, oh, did we say 3 months at the interview? We meant 6 months. And now it's like, geez, I don't know what I'm going to do. I really like this place, right? I saw it as part of my 9 of Cups in terms of work. So now I'm at a Y point. Am I going to stay at this job, or am I not? And this seems to be well, I'm going to wait and see. Maybe I'll give them another 3 months because they changed the terms on me, but I really like it here. I'm a little confused about what to do. I don't know if I'm going to find another job like this. I like this job. That's why I, agreed to it. And that's why I've stayed in it. But this is more like, I'm not going to pay attention to what they say that, oh, if you work another 3 months, that's when you get the benefit or that's when you get the raise. I'm not going to make a decision until I see 3 months from now, am I actually going to get that raise or those benefits kicked in? That is a very much, I'm going to observe now and see what they do. Now we're going to clarify. Okay. Clarify a little bit more what this is, please. Clarify a little bit more. Someone's mask fell off here. Around the 11th. Around the 11th? The 11th of the month? Maybe the 11th of December or the 11th of November? Someone's mask fell off or something was revealed to you around the 11th or the 11th month of the year. Oh, yeah, that would be November. That's partially your season, right? 3 weeks of it anyways in November. Okay. Tell me more about this connection or this offer, this opportunity, this soulmate. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles shows itself again. 5 of Wands. That was originally, I received the offer. I don't know if I should take it, right? Choice. I had to make a choice. And 6 of Pentacles. You chose to give. 6 of Cups shows itself again. To the Magician, to the 9 of Pentacles. To the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever was offered. Ooh, see, there's that betrayal afterwards with that 10 of Swords. So whatever was offered, right, in that giving energy of the 6 of Pentacles, you just, although a little internally conflicted, I'm not sure 100% if this is the job, but I need a job. They're offering me a job. Sounds good. Okay, I'm going to accept it. Wait and see. I'll see how it works out. And in the beginning, so far, it looks like it was working out well. Then something changed. What changed? What is that 7 of Swords? What is that 7 of Swords here for Scorpio? One more shuffle. Thank you. 8 of Swords. 7 plus the Ace is 8. So whatever transpired and came to light, you got really caught up in your head over it. 8 of Swords, the Emperor, and the Tower. Bottom of the deck, the Hangman. What do I do now? This is the what do I do now feeling. Now that I know this, now that this has been revealed to me, either I saw it, I heard it, the person confessed it or said it to me. Now this is, I don't know what to do. Do I just blow this whole thing up? I mean, Tower is Pluto energy, and that's you. So this is, I don't know if I walk away from this person, this job, find another job, cancel this lease if this is a living environment. Like, again, I don't know who this person is to you, but the feeling here now is, now I don't know what to do. Okay. Hangman, King of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. I don't know how to move forward. I don't know how to invest. Should I continue investing in this? Okay, so now you need to focus. Okay, now I get it. King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay, so now the energy is focus. Tell me about that 2 of Cups, the focusing here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Focus. 6 of Swords. It's a card of movement. Queen of Cups. There you are, whether you're masculine or feminine. And the 3 of Wands. This is wanting to move forward in a direction. This is, I don't want to sit at the white point. I need to decide. A little frustrating energy here. And it's understandable after what transpired. I don't want to sit here and keep going back and forth. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? So I need to decide how I'm moving forward. Going to stay here, going to continue investing, engaging, or am I going in another direction? Tell me a little bit more about that 6 of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. One more shuffle here. Thank you. 9 of Wands. Again, we go back to the Star and the Sun. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. We go right back to the Fool. The Fool, to the 9 of Pentacles, to the King of Pentacles of investment, to the Devil, to the 3 of Swords. 8 of Cups there. So the feeling here seems to be, again, don't ever allow tarot, me, or another reader to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you energetically what appears is happening here in the latter part of December. is that you're going to choose to not give up on this situation. Not yet. This is, I need to heal. And two healing cards there. The sun card is, for me, the most healing card in tarot. If you just think about the sun in general, typically when we're outside, we feel good, we feel warm, we feel nurtured, right? We feel connected. It's not like we're in the house when the windows and doors are closed. There's something life-changing a little bit about being outside in good weather or feeling the warmth of the sun on our face. It can be a very healing energy, right? Vitamin D attributed to the sun. It's a critical, vital vitamin for us. So there's a feeling here of, I'm not going to give up on this yet. I'm going to heal. This situation may heal itself in time. I'm in no quick movement. I'm in no quick hurry to move on from this today. I may move on from it in the future, right? I'm not taking that off the table. But right now, the decision with the 9 of Wands is I'm not giving up on it. I need to heal, and I'm going to attempt to heal this connection. And again, the feeling here is I'm going to give this entity the benefit of the doubt, whether they deserve it or not. I'm going to wait and see what happens. So the Fool card here is we're going right back to, I'm going to try this again. And I don't know, maybe a friend lied to you or something. Again, I don't know who this person is to you. So then we have that 2 of Wands. This is, again, I feel like you deciding, I'm going to stay, not going to give as much as I used to. I'm going to wait and see what happens. I'm going to be patient. This is a Scorpio saying, I'm going to be patient and see what happens here. It's almost like the ball is in their court. I can leave at any time. So I don't think you're giving up your power to whomever, whatever this is. This is, I could leave at any time. I'm leaving that door open, but now I'm going to wait and see what they do next. Do I get that? Again, using that work analogy. Am I going to get the raise and promotion now when they say it a second time? Tell me more about this here for Scorpio. One more shuffle. Thank you. 10 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the 4 Swords. Bottom of the deck, 4 Pentacles. Yeah, this is very much, I'm staying put here for now. I'm going to wait to see what ends up happening with this. Do I end up getting what I need? In the meantime, I'm just really going to focus on my healing. And that's what you're focusing on. You're going to focus on your healing. It looks like before you make a big decision about what you're doing with this, this is, I'm going to wait and see. A little bit on the back burner, not totally abandoning it, right? It's not off the stove. I didn't throw it out. It's not in the sink. I'm going to wait and see what happens. In the meantime, I'm going to heal myself and focus on my own happiness. 4 Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and a Knight of Swords. Go right back to there. I'm staying put for now, but I'm not taking off the table the possibility of walking away from this entity because of whatever communication or information transpired there in the past. Again, that, look, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, the Hermit. This is very much wait and see, and wait and see what this entity does now. The ball's in their court, but I can walk off the court at any time that I want. Okay, it's good. It's good. It's certainly not giving up your power to whomever or whatever this is. I know you're wondering, well, what's this entity going to do? Let's find out. We're going to use the Sagittarius deck, since this is a new moon in Sag, to figure out what that entity is going to do. Anything else Scorpio needs to know about what they need to do here before we move on to the other entity? One more shuffle. Thank you. Anything else you need to do right now? High Priestess, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Bottom of deck, Page of Cups. There's that 4 Swords again. And the World card. I think you get an offer. While you're taking this time out, still showing up to work, I think you do get something small. I don't know if it's exactly what that job was promising you in the beginning. We're going to find out. But something small here does come in while you're taking this, I don't know, looks like a 4-week time period. So I don't know when this began for you. But it seems like over the course of a month, from when you start to pull back your energy, something comes in, because that's a messenger. So let's see. Right now, what you need to focus on is working on yourself, using your intuition to guide you, maintaining that clarity. The Queen holds the Ace of Swords, which we have here. So this is staying very organized. Don't getting too caught up in your mind. Being very clear thinking. Be very logical. Don't make any rash or rush decisions. And I like the Queen of Wands. This is warmth. This is vibrancy. This is determination, right? This is, I'm not giving up my power. to whomever this is. The ball is in their court, but I'm watching that fucking court. That's the feeling. I don't think I can get demonetized on a membership video. I don't know, but that's the feeling here, because that's the third decan of Pisces. Again, second most intuitive queen in tarot, and it's the second decan in Aries. So Aries is movement, and we see that here with that Emperor card. So it's, I can walk off the court whenever I want. Very much a wait and see attitude. Now, something here comes in while you're in this period of stagnation about whether or not you want to close this out or not. When this comes in, you seem to be 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and the King of Wands, Page of Pentacles. I think you get something. I don't think it's exactly what you wanted. So maybe they promised you a $3 an hour raise. The 3-month mark comes. You don't get it. They tell you to wait another 3 months. You wait the 3 months. Now you get a dollar raise. You're like, fuck. That's the feeling. Okay, they did give me something. They did give me something. It's not 100% what I was offered here in the beginning. That's the feeling here. Okay, because it's small, page to page, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. So let's see now about that entity. I don't want to spend too much of your time. We're at like the 26-minute mark. So tell me about this entity. I'll ask a few questions and draw a few cards. What is this other entity thinking about that 7 of Swords? Yeah. How do they feel about the 7 of Swords? Yeah, their mask fell off. One more shuffle here. Thank you. How are they feeling? Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Phoenix, Justice again. There's that Page of Cups. This is, I really fucked this up. This is feeling bad. This is feeling really bad. This is feeling bad. I don't know what transpired between you and this person or what you found out. But this is very much, I'm going to try to get Scorpio to not leave the job. I have to give them something. Maybe I overpromised in the beginning. So I'm going to have to give them something. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. And we saw that there. Same 2 cards, totally different deck. So this is, I'm going to have to do something to keep them here. But I can't give them 100% of what I originally promised. Okay. But there definitely is acknowledgement here that they fouled this up, or they overpromised or overcommitted, or they said or did something here that was destructive to their connection with you, your connection with them. Tell me more about that. Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Is all hope lost? Page of Wands, trying to discover, is all hope lost? 5 of Wands, there's the Devil, and the 9 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands. If you think this person is okay with what they did or what came out, they're not. I'm not telling you to feel sorry for this person. I'm just telling you they don't feel great about it either. They know what they did. Oh boy, do they know what they did. They know what they did. And this is playing like a hamster on one of those wheels. Ever have a hamster or go to like a little pet store and the hamsters are on the wheel over and over and over again? That's even when they're sleeping, they're thinking about this. This is obsessive thinking about whatever transpired. The deception, the betrayal, the ending, the argument, whatever took place here. And internally conflicted in that 5 of Wands. Okay. What else about this person's energy in respect to that 7 of Swords? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What else is going on for them? 6 of Swords. The Fool. Go right back to the Fool. That's like what, the 3rd one we've seen today? And the Knight of Cups. There's that offer. So bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups, 8 of Cups, and go right back to Justice. And there's that Page of Cups. This is when they get the feeling that you pulled back, because now you're in 6 of Pentacles energy, where you're giving 3, giving 2. This is when the offer comes in. And we're right back to Page. Again, just using work as an example, it's not exactly what you wanted or what you were promised. It's something, and it's done in the hope of getting you to not leave, but it's not exactly what you wanted. Okay. If this is a love partnership, they ask you out on a date, You go on the date, you like the date, or you ask them out on a date, whatever, they accepted, everything was great. A couple of months in, things started feeling good. As time progressed, you're like, I think I really see myself with this person. And then it's like, boom, something comes out. I don't know. You find out they're married. They lied to you about their money. You realize they're a commitment phobe. Something they do or say something, or you have a really bad argument, or you're stuck in traffic with them and you're like, holy shit, this person's a lunatic behind the wheel when they're sitting in traffic. Something was exposed about their character or a promise they made or level of commitment to the connection. And now you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to continue dating this person. Again, it's just an example. So as you start to withdraw your energy and focus on other things that make you happy, yes, they do come in with something. It is small. They're not going to come in and go, oh, remember when we were talking about marriage? Yep, here, I'm going to propose to you. That's not what this is. If this is, you know, a romantic partnership, yeah, there's romance here with that Page of Cups. Remember, originally they came in as the Knight of Cups. Well, here they are again as the Knight of Cups. What is this person offering? Three of Wands. That movement forward that we saw in your energy. What is this person offering? What is this person offering, Scorpio? One more shuffle. Thank you. What are they offering you? Justice. Okay. Six of Wands and Temperance. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. Remember, you're Nine of Wands. I don't want to give up on this just yet. This is, I don't want to give up on this just yet. Be careful, okay? That what they're giving you, it's small, but it may feed your ego. And they may know that, consciously or subconsciously. They may know that if they give you a little bit, the way that it's presented, you may accept it because it's going to feed your ego. So don't allow it to feed your ego. You have to be realistic if that Page of Cups or Page of Pentacles is good enough for now, because it's drastically different than what they originally offered you. So don't, you know, don't fall for a little thing. Okay, what else are they offering you? What else are they offering you? King of Wands, they appear again. Nine of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Ah, Two of Cups. We go back to that connection. Four of Wands, the Empress, to the Two of Pentacles. You have your back turned towards them. Let's see if this is, if the King of Wands is them, because this is a person making the offering to you. Is that Queen of Pentacles you? Let's get a yes or no on this. If we get an Ace or Major Arcana card, that's a yes. Is the Queen of Pentacles here you? No, it's not. Oh, King of Swords, it's this person. So you might have a lot of fire in your chart, okay? Maybe I'm speaking to a Scorpio. You have a lot of fire in your chart. Oh, it is you. That is you. There's a Scorpio card at the bottom of the deck. You are the King of Wands. They are the King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles here, okay? So you seem to be here taking the initiative, Nine of Cups, to fill your own cups. We went right back to that Ten of Cups there with the Page of Pentacles, you starting to nurture yourself, and you're sort of keeping an eye now to see what they'll do if they make good on their word. Here comes the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles energy. So this is that conversation. They're offering you something to, I feel like, to nurture the connection. Death, World card, and the Seven of Cups. Oh, they don't want you leaving. Star card. They don't want you leaving. They don't want you quitting the job. They don't want you quitting the connection with them. They know that you're this close from the door. Look at that Death card looking right there at the World card. Remember, the ball is in your court, was your energy. So whether you verbalize that to them or they're just energetically picking it up. This is, okay, the ball is in your court. I'm going to keep an eye to see what you do if you make good on that promise, but I can leave this fucking court at any time I want. They know that. They are well aware of that. They are well aware of that. They also know that you're a little confused. That Seven of Cups came up twice for you. So they know that you're not 100% sold on walking through the door. This is coming in to nurture this connection. Their hope is that it will nurture the connection. Tell me about that King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. You're ruthless. I don't know. You're coming across as ruthless to them. One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Cups, Death card, and the Eight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, there's that Page of Cups again. So just keep showing itself. So they are coming in to you with an offer that they hope you will accept and move forward with. So I would expect some kind of communication over the course of the next 8 days. I'll get you timing. Can I get timing for this communication? Over the course of the next 8 days, some type of offer, message, apology, something to get you to stay, to get you to reconsider, or to get you to not leave right now, okay? Can I have timing? Not every card in tarot is timing. I have a timing deck there. Actually, I have 5 timing decks there if we need it. So can I have timing on when this conversation happens, or offer? One more shuffle. Thank you. I have 8 days there. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius season. I'm recording this on the 18th. We only have a couple days left of Sagittarius season. I think the 21st or 22nd we shift into Capricorn. So, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days away. So within the next 8 days, you're receiving this information, communication, offer, opportunity. Knight of Swords is 1 week. Between now and next Thursday is Christmas, is the 25th. So maybe this is contacting you around Christmas to say Merry Christmas. That could be it. It doesn't have to be a full-blown apology or a full-blown offering. That could be the small offering, a holiday gift, holiday greeting if you celebrate. We have Hanukkah as well. That's right. My town is having a Hanukkah lighting tonight. So, you know, regardless of the holiday here, or it could be in anticipation of New Year's, reaching out to say Happy New Year's early. But I would expect communication from this entity with a small offer or a small gesture, a small gift, a small raise, maybe even like a small bonus, end of the year bonus if this is work, to kind of keep you here. Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the World card. This is coming towards you with this before you leave. Because remember, you were King of Wands. So let's get you some advice here, Scorpio. A little bit long of a reading, but yeah, someone's mask here fell off. You're trying to figure out what to do. They're going to come in with some kind of communication, offer, opportunity, albeit small. It does not equal what you originally were led to believe you would get out of this connection. So it's going to be up to you on what you decide to do. Your main focus here needs to be focusing on you, staying clear-minded, and really tapping into your intuition. So when this communication or offer comes in, you'll know best how to proceed. You can't be in 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords about this. You've got to be clear thinking, take care of yourself, nurture yourself, and practice your intuition here. Let's use your deck here to get 3 cards of advice. Closing messages for Scorpio. Closing messages for Scorpio here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Closing messages. King of Pentacles, the Chariot, 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, 10 of Swords, the Moon. And then we have the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. I don't know what transpired here with this entity. I would expect some kind of information, communication, offer, maybe a discussion here about travel to you, meeting you somewhere. But your advice here seems to be to continue to move forward, to emotionally disengage from this entity. It's not telling you to abruptly leave, but it is telling you to emotionally disengage. This is a invest in yourself, invest in your dreams, invest in your future. Okay, King of Pentacles, very future focused, and prepared to move forward in your life. Whether this entity ends up being the job you stay at or not is a little inconsequential. Whether this is the friend or family member or lover who's going to get in that chariot with you and be part of the next journey, inconsequential. You need to focus on your future right now and nurturing yourself, and not being, don't become like a shut-in respect to you're just going to stay, you know, curled up in the corner somewhere crying about whatever transpired here or whatever deceit was revealed. Emotionally disengage a little bit and focus on you. That Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords to the Moon card. In the energy of the new moon in Sagittarius, this person gets the aha epiphany moment that they need to do something about that 10 of Swords, which was weighing so heavy on their mind, that they know they created or participated in or something like that. So that offer opportunity is coming. In the meantime, you just need to focus on you. You need to stay in Emperor or Empress energy here while you await the communication. And look, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, while you await that communication by the end or in the energy of the ending of Sagittarius season. That is what I have for you, Scorpio. Incoming communication from someone whose mask fell off. That is what I have for you. That is your new moon in Sagittarius message. If you like that message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you can. And thank you for being a time traveler, and good luck with this individual or this situation. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.